يمشي التراب يضمني وهو غطائي، حولي الرمال تلفني بل من ورائي، واللحد يحكي ظلمة فيها ابتلائي، والنور خط كتابه أنسي لقائي، أنسي لقائي.
I can't take this one off because Brother Mahbub here is going to be angry, and because we can't take it off, this one is there, isn't it? We can't take it off, yeah? We can't. It's sticked in here inside. Okay, so now the body is in front of you. Get me the photo. Cover his aura. Okay, I might miss some of the points. I need to show you quickly, inshallah. So while we're taking the clothes, when I'm taking the trousers off, then straight away this, now the halba should done that earlier. When they're taking the trousers off, she should have hair covered with that. They'll do that straight away like this. And the aura of the male from the navel to the knees. So like this, something like this will be good, covering that with it like this. Now he is ready for us. What I need to do now, get me the scissor, get me the nail cutter and the everything that we needed in there. So now, before I do anything, I need to check if he nails are long or short and cut them. Exactly like you do that for Jum'ah. Cut the nails short. So yeah, cut them. And when you collect the nails, throw them in the bin. Some people are saying bend them or do that. Throw them in the bin. Normally, say Bismillah, throw them in the bin. And look under the armpit in here with the help of the armpit, and then you will slowly, nicely shave if there is any hair under the armpit. Same thing with the other side. Do that, okay? Then I got the scissor in here for the reason not to shorten his hair, is to do with the mustache. If the mustache is too long, you just make it nice for him, and that's enough for that. You are not allowed, unfortunately, you're not allowed to go to the aura. If the person's aura is not ready, don't go there. It's haram to do that. It's not. Even the fuqaha, they're saying, even for the wife and the husband, which is allowed between them, but that area, keep it respected, because you get to have people with you, so don't touch it. But other than that, if the nail is in here, nail is in there, you can do that. Now, we did all of that. Have the intention, the niyyah for the al-ghasil. Have the right intention here. We're going to start now working on the body. What we need to do, lift the body. The first thing that you need to do, I'm going to squeeze the stomach nicely, and she's lifting up the body. I'm squeezing the stomach here nicely. And of course, the body is on the table like this. Put it down. In the table like this, but in the mortuaries or places, I washed my dad in a place like this. Unfortunately, because we don't have anything, I did that in the house. Not here, of course, not England. You're going to go report to the police, yeah? It's in back home in Libya. And the way how we did it, we tried our best. We put something in here, because when you pushed for this, you want to get the food which is inside to come out from the back passage. And that's how we get to do that, by lifting up, yes, and I'm squeezing gently, nicely until it gets up, but we can't do that because I think it got broken. Okay, is it okay to lift up? Yeah, you can move. So until it gets, the more you do, the more the food, whatever's in there, goes out. Do that 2 times, and that's enough. Now, we finished that. We'll get the water, get your water. Now we get the water, we're going to wash him, because the najasa is there. There might be najasa goes already from here. Can you see it? Yeah, because if it's open from there, the najasa goes, otherwise the najasa will be in here. So with the water, you're going to be washing. So look to this. I need now to get this one now. Where is it? Now, I'm not allowed to touch him because I have a feeling in here. I can feel it. If I put my hand in here, I can feel, although it's not directly, but they say, the scholars, get something like this or the sponge like that one, and start washing. Put the water from here. So I'm washing now, I'm washing here, I'm washing that. And then what we need to do, if we have a third person with us, then what we'll do, we lift like that. So keep it like that. Now getting the washing as well. So the water, we're not looking, now we're washing down here. So all of that will be washed, cleaned. After we make everything is clean in here as well. Now we washed his stomach and his aura in the same way as we do our ghusl. What we need to do, get me the cotton. Now we mix this one with the kafur, as we said earlier. The kafur is here. I'll get one of these cottons in here. Either you do it now or you leave that later. You need to block the passage using this cotton. You need to block it, because otherwise the passage is still open and will be reducing some liquid. Although in this country it comes frozen and very stiff, you can't do much with it. You don't expect any food to come out, because usually they are frozen, the bodies. Usually, up to the temperatures that you can do something, but I don't think food will come out from there. So we need to block the passage from the back passage, and then we're going to start now making the wudu for the person. So the first thing that we will do, the wudu. So what we do wudu, the exact wudu, you do it in here. I'm going to wash his hands. So the hands, this left one, right one, the right one first. Okay, the right one first, and the left one, and then we'll come into now to the face. So washing the face here, I'm doing this to the face, this to the face. Don't do this. Don't do this. That's wrong. So here, and then I'm getting here, and then I'm getting here. Okay, when you come into the nose, the mouth, in that we have the cotton as well. Sorry, I don't want to open it because it's going to be waste. Yeah, get the cotton from there, and one cotton then with the nose is wet one cotton. They do like this, do like this. Don't put water inside. We want to get the liquid outside, and you're putting the liquid inside. It doesn't work. So with the cotton, wet one, we cover behind the nose a bit in here. With the mouth, then we will use the cotton again. We'll go around the lips. If there are teeth in there, then you could do the same thing as well. I missed one point to say it as well earlier, so I remembered it now. You might think, I'm going to have meat today, food. Okay. If the body was not clean and had food, the person, it is recommended to use this to clean the mouth, the teeth as well with that. So don't leave it goes with the dirt in there, because food is inside the teeth. So do that. That's been now clean. We did the face, everything. Now we come into, after the face, we come into the arm, right one. Okay, with here is fine. You can pour water. Now we did the washing, everything. That's done. Now we come to the left one. We washed it up to here, below the elbows. That's done. Now we come to the masah of the hair. So in here, we did the masah. Help me to lift it up. Okay. So I do like this. I go to the back, following the sunnah, come to the front, following the sunnah, and then I do the ears in the same way. The ears is a passage as well in there. It goes inside the body, so be careful. Don't put too much water in there. And then we finish that. We'll come into the feet here. So washing. Make sure that your finger goes between the toes. In here, make sure everything is clean. Now we clean this one as well. The water goes exactly as you do it to yourself. That's all clean now in here. So we did this one. We did the wudu. That is the wudu. Only wudu. All of this is wudu. Now we'll get the first the sidr one, the first one, which is completely with sidr. What we're going to do, we're going to wash the head with the sidr, is mixed with the sidr. You do that with everything. Same, don't come to the eyes, don't come to do that. Do everything in here, and then we will wash the right side. That's all sidr now, not unlike the previous one. Sidr, wash everything from the right side, front one, and then right side, back one, everything in here. And then we come into the left side, right side in here, and then the right side from the back here. And then you don't need to get your hand here anymore. Just if you have a little water, pour it in there, because with the sidr. And then we come into the right side, all the leg in here, starting from here. Maybe sometimes you put the water from here to get in, but don't look at the aura. Washing all the tie, coming down, washing all this. Okay, there's writing here, tattoos. Yeah. Okay, then right in here, Okay, that's the left one. Then wash it properly. Wash it. That's all with the sidr. Now we did the first ghasla. We do the back as well. So the back, when we do the legs, it's easier because you can't do it, lift it like this. But the back, we need to lift it a little bit on the side and then on the side. So right side, left side in both of them. Now we did the first wash. Now this one became empty. Now you got the other one which is ready, which is sidr as well. Okay, are you with me, everyone? Sidr as well is ready. We start washing in the same way as we did earlier, exactly same, no difference. And then we finish everything now. It might be, as we said earlier, there are some injuries in there or some cuts. Then before you do the washing, you need to clean and you need to put something in there. If something can be removed, then remove it, wash, and then put it on later on. So you don't let the blood to... Sidr. Sidr, both of them sidr. Kafur is the last one. Forgot about kafur. Kafur the last one. Both of them sidr here. So you do the first one. Second one is a sunnah to do it 3 times. If you need more than 3 times, then do 5 times. If you need more than 5 times, then you do 7 times. Go with the witr. That's how Rasulullah did it. And he said them to do it with Zainab radiallahu anha if you need. And he said to Mu'atiyya, if you think that you need that, means that Al-Ghasil, the one who's going to wash, has to have fiqh, because who's going to decide, do I need or I don't need? The one of us you have got fiqh, you got understanding, sharia information to make a decision. You know what, we need more. You know, it's a little bit of this way. And depends on the way how the person died and how much dirt in there. Now, I don't have sidr, I don't have kafur, I'm allowed to use shampoo. Yeah. You don't have it. Now, Hindu Masjid, they do the ghusl without sidr. They do it with the kafur oil, they do it with shampoo. But you know now the sunnah, sidr. Why don't do it? So write that in your will. Say, I want to have sidr in my ghusl. Rasulullah did that. So we do with the shampoo in the same way. You fill up this one, you know, a lot of shampoo. But with the shampoo, you need a lot of water. You do the first wash, in the same wash everything, and then you clean that wash with the clear water. Because with the shampoo, with the sidr, you don't need to clear anything. Everything will remain in there and will be clean itself. The water will go. If something stays in there, then you clean it with water. Otherwise, you don't do that. Let me come to that, the last one. Then I have the sidr, which is now he's clean. I need to have the sidr to do the last one, because the sidr is strong smell and the perfume will remain in there. Sorry, kafur. The kafur, talk about sidr all the time. Kafur to be done in the last wash. And so we do it in the same way. And with the kafur, it doesn't really, nothing will stay in there. But with the sidr, you see sometimes small spots, and sometimes if you have it like leaves, the leaves might stay in there. Just remove them with your hands if you have them as leaves. But if you have them as powders, then it's fine. You wash, and then another water after that will be fine. Because very good for washing. Now we did everything to do with this person. Let me see if we forgot anything. Yeah, if you don't have, we did that, yes. Okay, now he's washed, complete, done. One thing that I forgot to say it earlier, when we were cleaning his najasa, his impurity, if this gets dirty, because it's going to get dirty, I tell you, it's going to get dirty. So you need straight away, when you make the washing, changing to the other one. This one will be, by the way, all of this should be from the wealth of the deceased. That's from his money. Before you sharing, taking his money and dividing that between yourselves, your family, take the money which is in the account to pay Ahmed, to pay the Saadiya, to get the money of the washing and get this, the towels and everything. So all of that has to be paid from the money of the deceased. Now, we'll get the sheet to, the photo to dry him, and then sheet to cover him. Now he's, it's a break.
We're over 10 minutes already. I didn't want to stop.
Okay, it's a time for break, but really we need to finish. So what do you feel? Carry on? Good. Now, because he's wet, you need to have a separate spare one. I would recommend all the time 3. 1 to cover, and 1 to change it after that, and 1 to dry the body with it. So now we're drying the body, all the body with that. We're drying him with this, because you need to keep him all dry. because you got to remember, you got to put him in the kafan now. And if he were in a situation like me, in my dad's situation, may Allah have mercy on him, we had to move him twice, which is not really nice because this were all wet. We couldn't find a place and a time we need to do it. So we moved this one to another place. So this was wet, or you have to do something. But alhamdulillah, in this country, I think in the mortuaries they have the like a bed with all metals and things goes down, so it's easy to sort out. Now we're going to have the kafan. Can you do the bukhur, please? Let's do it first one. Now we need to cover the body first. Quick, can you do that? So we cover the body until we finish everything. Now you might have, shall we do the females straight away and then we'll do that? Okay, let's do this one. Okay, a little bit of a change with the females, but same thing, inshallah. Now we're doing this just to show you something which is recommended by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If this goes dirty when you wash that, because you washed it strong, even if there's a najasa you can wash it, but you can't change it as well. So don't. If you touch the najasa, you can change this one and put it on again. Another pair of gloves. It's done. It's done. Okay, now this is bukhur. What is recommended for males to have 5 sheets? To have 5 sheets like, 3 sheets. Sorry, remind me. 3 sheets like this, which is the kafan. What you need to do, it's recommended, I know it takes time, but you want to pass, you want to send your beloved person in a nice way, the best way. Have oud. If you have oud, this is not oud, but this is bukhur, normal bukhur we do at home. Make the tabkhir of this. So try to let it should be more stronger, bukhur in there. So let this one, now we have the first one, let's put it in the side, get the second one. It depends on the situation. If you have the bukhur already there, so we put this one here now. But let's do now the 3 and then. So then make this one, the smell, I forgot to say to you that you can also have water, water, a little bit of water, wet hand, and do it in all of this one. Not too much because it'll be wet, but a bit, because the bukhur with the wet clothes is stuck in there. It stays stronger. And that's what you need to do. So you need the bukhur to stay in here. So we did that. Now the third one in the same way. The third one in the same way. Okay, we made the bukhur. Now it smells nice and beautiful. Okay, after doing that, you can leave this one on the side. Okay, now you choose from the 3 sheets the best one. They might be same, all of them same, because you bought them from somewhere, but it might be not, might be have them like us here, we collected them from here and there. But anyway, so you have the best sheet at the bottom, the last one, the first one, okay? The first one here. And then you put second one, it doesn't matter, might be not really, it might have holes in here, might not really good. You put it on top of this one. Before that's on the perfume. Okay, in here, now we did the first one. I'm going to use the kafur, a bit of kafur here, a bit from misk, and a bit from misk, this liquid, make it all around here, sprinkle everywhere in here, make it smelly. They all smells nice with this perfume. So use this one around all the body in here with this one. Okay, we need to use it later for the body. Then you do the second one on top. Okay, the same thing. Use the kafur al-hanut, put some perfume here and there, here and there, here and there, fill it with all of that, okay, all the misk, and then the last sheet will be put in here, And the same thing, you can put perfume in here, but even if you don't put in here, we're going to do that in the body. So now what we're going to do, we're going to make the kafan. Before we go into that, now you have a recommendation and you have permissible and the permissibility and the recommendation. What is permissible? The whole body, fill it with kafur or misk. That's good. You can do all the body if you have kafur, because it makes the body cooler and stays for longer and smells strong. Animals cannot do anything. You don't have kafur, you can use, because in old days it's not available, you can use misk in the places of the sujood. So you have these, the hands, okay? Both hands, you have the feet, you have the forehead, you have the nose, and you have the around the mouth, around the nose, around here. So all this area, that is what it was recommended. But also you can put in the places where it creates the sweating. So under the armpit, around the neck, around in here, the arms. You can fill it up with all the perfume. Now we're going to take the body there. So we have to take this one, the cover out, and with that we have to be very careful because the body, very careful. The cover in here is preferable to be a bit longer than this. And if you have 3 people, then they will be carrying one from here, one from the middle, one from the back. Otherwise, you get just one from the kafan. Now we are here. Make sure the longer side will be from the head side. The shorter one will be in here. So here, we need just a size to cover that. A little bit more in here. So, more to the side. Yes, enough. Okay, now we have the right side and we have the left side. Okay, we have the right side, we have the left side. While I'm going to do that, Saadi is going to take the cover of the awrah off because we don't need it. Now from the right side, you go from there. We'll bring, you don't need, like some people do it like salah position. You don't need to have that. Normal like this. Keep them like that. Okay. Before that, I forgot to mention something as well. If you have the ears are producing some liquid, or you fill up them with the cotton, the nose as well, cotton here, cotton in here. If you can you stop it, do something with it. Take it out. If you need to change the passage and you block it with another one, and make sure that is full of kafur. The one you're going to put in the passage that has full of kafur, because it changes the smell. Remember, you're going to take it into the janazah, it makes a nice smell. Otherwise, it will be, liquid comes out and will not be really nice. So all the passages where there is something in there comes out, you need to block it with the cotton. Now we're going to put this one in the side. Now we're taking that one, we don't need it. We don't need it. So putting in that, and what is it? Tuck it inside in here if there is extra. Yeah. And then now the same sheet, we did this one and we do this one now. Then you do that all the way and make sure that is, I mean, with this, they're saying, now with the right side, this is my right side, you cover the right side one, is recommended. But if you do the left one side, it's fine. There's no really, it's not haram or it's not something that you made a sin. It's fine. But you do the right one side, because all the time the right one is on top. Then you tuck the extra material of the kafan inside. Okay. Then you do this one as well. Okay. Then the last one, our sheets are quite big, so you should cut it in the really right size, but it's fine. Then you put this one inside like this. So this is the last one now. 3 sheets, that's what Rasulullah recommended. That's what recommended for the male, and for the females are 5 sheets. But for the male are 3 sheets. For the female, for more protection, because the females, and when they get them in front of the males to make the salat al-janazah, is more protected with 5 sheets better. So that's what you need to do. Okay. Now we're going to have the, so here there is no sunnah from the Prophet ﷺ to say that you need to have 5, you need to have 3, or you have 2. Usually about 4 for the male, 3, it depends on the size of the body. So you do that. So 1 usually in the middle in here. So if you can help me to do that. So that's 1 here, and 1 need to the feet in here. Okay, and 1 we can have it here on the head. And these nuts, or this, what we did in here, you're going to tie them because you're going to take him into the musalla. The sunnah, you don't take the person to the masjid. The salah should be in the musalla. However, nowadays we take them to the masjid, which is allowed. So you take them to the masjid, you're going to play, they'll be clean, and everything is tight in here because we don't want him to move right and left and stuff comes out. Everything is made in a nice way. And then when you put them in the grave later on, you can take, what is recommended, to take the knot from the head of the, after you put them inside in the grave, you take the one from the head and you open it. You can tie this one as well, the one from the middle and the one from the feet, and you can leave them, that's fine, no issue with that, but just the first one on the head. If you need to add another one in here, you can do that. It's to do with you at the time when you do this. That's why Rasulullah said to Atiyya, in shufti, and it means that if you think that something that I need to do it, I will do it. It's your decision, because you are the faqih, you are the person who can see, oh, we need another one, really he's a bit, he's a bit of meat, heavy person, let's do this, let's do that. Now, we did everything. We were not going to go for janazah, how to do that, but this will be, inshallah, learned as in theory only. Now, quickly about the female. So the female, sorry, something not. Okay.
فرش التراب يضمني وهو غطائي حول الرمال تلفني بل من ورائي واللحد يحكي ظلمة فيها ابتلائي والنور خط كتابه أنسي لقائي